Welcome to our summer update that we're calling On the Go. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you remember last time we had an update, it was when we announced our EKU partnership, which now people are taking advantage of. We also announced some new pocket guides. We also did a Cap C update with Cynthia. And then of course, our big reveal was FOAMfrat Studio. And we hope you guys have been enjoying all the new content that we've been putting into FOAMfrat Studio. And there is certainly more to come. So from the whole team, thank you guys so much for all the support that you've shown since launching that to everybody in January. So today we have 3 more things that we want to let you guys in on. If you stick around until the end of the event today as well, we'll show you guys what to watch out for next. So without further ado, we're gonna hand it over to Tyler and he's gonna show you some additions to our card collection.
Ever since FOAMfrat launched our first reference card, we've had tons of emails with ideas for future pocket guides. Today we're excited to announce 2 new cards to the collection. With point-of-care ultrasound becoming more prevalent in the pre-hospital environment, our team felt it was really important to put together a very clear and concise guide to common pre-hospital views and what you can expect to find in those views. Our card includes the basic cardiac exams, IVC, lung ultrasound findings, the FAST exam, and then where you can expect to find free fluid for specific views of the FAST exam. Let's go check it out. The next card has been in the works for a while now. We actually had the design completed about a year ago, but we wanted to perfect it. As you may have seen, FOAMfrat has put on several airway resuscitation workshops where we teach the necessary steps of intubation with induction paralytic airway management, and then we show how you can use that checklist to not use as a step-by-step guide, but to confirm you actually did the things you think you did. Obviously, we're not the first group to come out with a RSI checklist. They've been used for a while now, but we did put a unique spin on it. The FOAMfrat RSI checklist uses visual cues for equipment needed. We have a space for you to write down your induction med and paralytic with a dry erase marker, and we also leaned into the resuscitate before you intubate with common ultrasound findings that may suggest an intervention prior to executing intubation. Let's go check it out. Both of these cards will be available on the website starting August 1st. Back to you, Sam.
Also, you'll notice a redesign on the website with a new design, new features, as well as a new Easter egg hunt. You didn't know about the Easter egg hunts. Now on to our second announcement, which has to do with how you use your hours inside of Studio. When it comes to Studio, people already know that you can use it for a ton of stuff. We have over 100 hours of recorded classes. We have live classes that run 5 days a week. You can use it for your NRIMT, you can use it for state renewal, and for our corporate clients, they use it for a ton of management of their employees, content building, hosting that content, all that kind of stuff. But there was a problem in that people would say, hey, you have all this content, you have over 100 hours in here. I would love to renew my FPC or my CCPC through you. Now CFRNs were no problem because we already have them covered through ENA. But we thought, yeah, that is strange. You know, you have all these hours, but you have to use a minimum of 16 of them through an approved IBSC review course. And so people would take an IBSC review course and then they would use FOAMfrat to fill in all the rest of these hours. So we thought, well, maybe we could just make it so that you could use all the hours inside of FOAMfrat, specific ones, to renew this. And so that's what we did. In fact, and I do mean like that's what we did. We did it back on Monday, the 18th. We just didn't make an announcement about it, and some people have already found it. But you can go over here to your profile in the top right-hand side, and you just click on My Account, and that'll bring you to your profile page. And if you go over from there a little bit, it'll show you the IBSC 100-hour renewal. In there, you're going to see the list of classes that goes towards that renewal. And if you click on the button next to them, it'll take you right to that class, finish it up, and you have one more class added towards your cert. And at the end of it, you're going to get a 100-hour cert that you can turn into the IBSC that will completely take care of your renewal. So we're very happy to add this to your membership, and of course at no extra price. It is included in your membership already. That goes for individuals as well as corporate clients. So everybody has access to a review course that you can now use to fulfill that IBSC requirement for FPC and CCPC. The classes are already in there. It's very self-explanatory how to use it. It'll guide you through all the classes, and there's been a lot of new content that has been added to fulfill some of those line items for the IBSC. Anybody who's been watching Studio for the past couple months has probably been noticing we've been adding quite a few classes in there for specific points that we wanted to cover in depth. We didn't feel like 16 hours would do the topics that were required justice, and so we decided to really span those things out and take a deep dive into those topics to really feel like we've covered those to an adequate degree and you're really getting some value out of learning about it. So we hope you guys enjoy that. And the next thing that we're going to move on to is we're going to turn it back over to Tyler, and he's going to show you guys why we named this event On The Go in the first place.
Now for the announcement I'm most excited about. Last year, after we launched Studio, we noticed that the majority of providers access our content from a mobile device, whether that be a smartphone or a tablet. Studio is mobilely optimized, but we thought we could do a little bit better with the design. Our development team is excited to announce that this September, we will be launching the FOAMfrat Studio app. It'll be available in the Android and iTunes store. You can keep track of all of your certificates, go full screen in landscape mode to watch your favorite classes, and download videos in the app so you can watch them later if you don't have good internet access. We can't wait to show you our new mobile app. Let's go check it out.
More updates on the app to come, and we are very excited to share those because once we get inside of an application, the options for features just explodes, and we're going to be keeping our developers very busy because we have a wish list that's about a mile long for things that we want to do with that. Watch for updates about that, and this upcoming week on our social media, you won't want to miss what we're going to announce as far as the next VR class goes. I'm going to leave you hanging on the theme for it for now. That'll come out shortly. And then the other thing next week as well is going to be our next clinic and workbook. I will let you in on the theme for that, which is going to be oxygenation. So a new workbook and clinic, oxygenation theme. And that was it for today. As we close out our On The Go event, I want to again express our appreciation for all the support that you guys show us, not just from me, but from the entire FOAMfrat team. And we'll see you next time.
Well, that's the thing, like, nobody takes me serious. Like, everyone takes Sam serious. You know, for once, I don't want to be known as the prankster or the jokester. And who knows, maybe I'd put this on myself, but I'm telling you, man, like, I like you because you're a straight shooter, but what I really like about you is that you respect me. Cheers, buddy.